Hi guys, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. On today's video we are going to talk about a palette that is really dear to my soul. So if you want to see what it's all about, then just keep on watching. So about 3 weeks ago I've received this eyeshadow palette from BK Beauty, and this is the True Beauty eyeshadow palette. So if you don't know anything about BK Beauty, this is the brand that is created by the Lisa J, which is a YouTube creator, and she's a former MAC trainer with plenty years of experience, and she's doing a lot of educative tutorials here on YouTube. So I'm following her for couple of years, more than 2 years, and I learn a lot from this journey. So I feel that we are all lucky when we have people with experience, people that are certified makeup artists, to teach us who are more like self-taught makeup artists, because I never claim about me that I'm a makeup artist, but I'm for sure a makeup enthusiast. So how I got this palette? Lisa J, she was holding a competition on her channel, and among other lucky girls, I was picked up by the end of this competition, and she sent me this palette for free. So this is not a PR, this is not a sponsor video, I don't have any obligation to do this tutorial. This I'm doing just for the respect and for the admiration that I have for this wonderful woman. For today's video we are going to do this eye look that I'm wearing right now, and I have another look that I did earlier that I'm going to also add it to this video. But yeah, other than that, I hope you'll stick around and you'll enjoy this video, and if you'll do so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will also link Lisa's J channel down below. So let me show you first the package that the palette came in. It's a very elegant burgundy shade, and inside it was everything nicely placed, and there was also this leaflet. Hi friend, I'm so honored to share our first eyeshadow palette, True Beauty, with you. True Beauty was inspired by my passion to celebrate beauty inside and out. I've always had a deep passion for makeup artistry. My first memories are around 10 years old, admiring my grandmother Frances. Actually, if I'm thinking straight, I think my first memory about makeup are about from the same age. You'd never catch her without bold lip and strong black liner. She was the ultimate glam ma. So this is really cute. The 12 True Beauty shades were developed to enhance your natural beauty, not to hide it. Create natural or full glam look with these neutral tones. Thank you for your support. Forever grateful, Lisa J. I didn't apply anything on my face besides moisturizer and SPF, because I will tell you why. I want to try the tape technique. I haven't done a look like this in a while, so I want to have that sharp edge, and also I want to pin my hair. Actually, this is my daughter's pin because I don't have a hairpin. Other thing that I appreciate a eyeshadow palette is to have a mirror. I'm going to take the shade Beam, and with that I will set my primer, but I will only concentrate that on my crease and on my transition area. I'm going to take a Zoeva 228 crease, and I'm going to dip it into the shade Grace. Those shadows are so smooth. I all the time need to check my mic because when I'm applying my makeup, I tend to forget about it and touch it with my hands or with my clothes, and then I can hear when I'm editing that rustling sound, which I really hate. Those shadows are blending like a dream. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the same brush, and I'm going to take the shade Kind of Vibes, which is this one, and with that I'm going to intensify my crease to give it like a gradient effect. I'm gonna grab my Makeup Forever brush. This is the 216 brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Queen, which is our matte kind of burgundy shade, and I will add that on the outer V. I'm going to use my finger and dip it into my favorite shade from the palette, the shade Ambition. Oh my goodness, this shadow, it's so smooth, and it reminds me about a shade from my Chanel quad. I think only on Chanel I have found this kind of smooth shimmer. So those shimmery shades, those fine shimmer, are really friendly for the mature eyelids. Of course they are meant to work on all kind of eyelids, but the mature lids can benefit from those shades, and they will enhance their natural beauty. Okay, I'm going to take the shade Broccoli and add this on my inner corner. To highlight. And look how beautiful and smooth is this shade. Now I want to do something which Lisa said earlier this week. I have seen on her channel. She said to take the shade Kate and place it on the top of other shimmery shades because it will transform it. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. So I haven't tried this before. Oh my goodness, this shade Kate blended on the top or patted on the top of other shade, it makes it beautiful. It's amazing how beautiful it looks right now. I just want to take a bit of the shade Dream, which is this shimmery dark shade, and add a tad on my outer V for a bit more definition. So I was wearing this eyeshadow palette on some of my videos on this month, and I was dying to sit down and do a proper review for this palette because it's just outstanding. I'm going to apply the liner. I will do that out of camera because I need both hands. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Flash Cat Eye, and I will come back. Okay, I took the time to do my brows as well because I did not like how my face it's looking with eye makeup on and without brows. I was looking like I'm face naked. And I've also applied my concealer because I do prefer to have the concealer and the powder before I'm doing my lower line. And I'm actually, today I have used this Power Play Concealer by CoverFX, which I bought as a recommendation done by Lisa, I think 1 or 2 years ago, and I really love this concealer. And now I'm going to apply the shadow on my under eye area. So I'm gonna take the shade Grace first and apply it as a base, and I will also elongate a bit toward my tails because I don't want to have a very harsh line here from the shadow, actually from the tape that I have just remove it. And as always, now I can see that my eyeliner, it's not very symmetrical, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, I'm going to take a more like a pencil brush, and with that I'm going to take the shade Dream and add it just a bit on my outer lower lash, and I'm also adding the shade Brooklyn on my inner corner area. I'm gonna curl my lashes, and I'm going to use my Max Factor lash primer and the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So I'm going to speed up throughout this process. So I'm definitely in love with this palette. Now I'm going to apply my foundation, and I'm going to set everything with the CoverFX powder. So this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. So this is the final look. I'm going to insert the other look that I did because I want to see another beautiful look that you can create using the BK Beauty True Beauty eyeshadow palette. On this day, I had a special guest, my son, who really hoped he can pop up every now and again on my video. I've primed my lids out of camera, and now I'm going to take the shade Beam and set my eye primer up to the brow bone. Then, with the shade Love, I'm starting to slowly build my transition area. And I'm going back to the shade Beam to soften the edges. With the same Love shade, I'm defining my lower lash line. And using the shade Kind Vibes, I'm dipping up my crease. Meanwhile, my special guest is starting to get bored as he's not getting too much attention. The shade Beauty is the one used to define the outer V area, and a bit of that I'm also dragging on my lower line. Next, I'm using the shade Brooklyn on my entire lid area. At the end, I sprayed a bit the brush, and not because the shade is not vibrant enough, but I want to get a slightly cut crease look without actually cutting the crease, if that it makes sense. Taking the shade Kate, I am adding that on my central lower lid. And the shade Queen, it's meant to deepen up the lower lash area, but I also pull it a bit up. Outside camera, I'm going to add the liquid liner, and then I'm applying mascara and a pair of false lashes. I could not decide then what lipstick to match with this look, maybe my Bobbi Brown one or the Bella Pierre. Then I've seen it. The MAC is the perfect choice, and too bad the camera it washed it out, because the shade is a bit more vibrant in real life. What do you think, guys, about this look, and which one of the two was your favorite? I want to thank again Lisa J for sending me this palette. She's all kind and beautiful, gorgeous woman. If you don't watch her, I would highly recommend you to do it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful and blessed day and week ahead. And I'm looking forward to see you next time. Bye!